Howdy guys, this is J to the G, Jaws Guy, also known as Nintendo Capri Sun, not to my more popular fan base, or more the fan base to which I am more popular, or something. I don't even know, you know. I'm through with trying to come up with witty introductions because I ain't got them today. I'm too tired for that shit. Thankfully I do have the next 6 days off, so maybe I can try to do some catching up on things, but a lot of people told me I need to make a vlog on here again, so here I am making a vlog. Whoop-de-doo. And people have also asked me, I guess people can sense it, that I've been a little out of sorts lately, that I've been a little unfocused, kind of not all there, and it's true. I've had quite a bit on my mind lately, so maybe this is a place where I could come and kind of talk about it, I guess. I don't know. I figure I didn't make this channel for nothing, might as well use it for something. The thing is, I don't want to come on here and sit here and piss and moan, you know, because that's just not my style these days to do that. I'd rather do that, you know, to my video camera for my future self than to sit here and burden other people with having to listen to it. But I suppose if you really want to hear it, you can listen to this video, then I'll try to keep it tame. Well, I guess one of the big things is that they've cut hours at work again. They've basically been cutting them for like the better part of a year now. I mean, at first it was, you know, it started out at 40 and then it was down to like 38. I remember complaining when it was 38. I'm like, dude, 38, what's the big difference? When it was 38, I guess that made a big difference to me. Well, try 14, okay? Then come back to me and complain about your 38 hours. Seriously, 14. That's how many hours I had last week. Ooh, there's a fart, and that's all I can say about that. You know, it's, you know, and I don't like complaining about this kind of stuff online because people see it and all. You know, and it's not like this is something that anyone actually in the store can do anything about, so I guess I feel a little more comfortable knowing that I can, you know, leave them with that knowledge, that I don't blame them for it or anything like that. It's just that, you know, it's a bad economy right now, and basically everyone's in the shitter because of it. It's not just me. There's a lot of people suffering. We actually had one person who quit 2 days ago. I didn't think she was going to. I couldn't believe she did. She was like one of the last persons I thought was going to quit in there. Or she was one of the last people. Did I just say persons? Oh my god. I really am out of it. Yeah, I didn't expect her to be the next one to quit. I did not see that coming at all. But she'd been there like longer than I had. And, but I can't say I blame her, and apparently a lot of people said the same thing. They don't blame her either. She was a full-time worker, basically being scheduled for 15 hours a week. Now, I was dropped to part-time in July, so it's understandable in my case to some extent. But she's full-time, 15 hours a week. The next thing you know, the bills are coming in and you can't pay them, and it's like, uh-oh, spaghetti-o. What you gonna do? So I'm thinking I might have to start looking for a second job pretty soon because I'm in a pretty bad spot right now. I was supposed to put new tires on the car this month, and I'm not going to be able to do that now, so, and that's bad because I bought the car in 2004, and I haven't changed the tires on it since I bought it, so these tires are 5 years old now. I'm driving in snow. That's real great. And then I have this other thing where I'm trying to make a machinima, which is basically, for those who don't know, it's basically like you take a video game, you take video game footage and add dialogue to it that doesn't belong there. Holy crap, what was that? Anyway, you take video game footage, you add dialogue to it that doesn't belong there to make it funny, and that's basically a machinima. It's video game footage. It's a movie made out of video game footage. Usually comedy, but sometimes something else. Anyway, so I'm trying to make one out of Super Smash Bros. Brawl, but I have two big problems. Number one is that well, actually I have three problems. Number one is that I don't actually own my own copy of Brawl, so I've been renting one from the family video store. Number two is that the two characters I need to make my machinima with, I haven't unlocked them yet. Because it takes like freaking 20 hours of gameplay to do that, and it's just too depressing for me to sit there all that time. But if it takes 20 hours just to get to the point where I can start on making the video, and the number three problem is I'm trying to get rid of the damage gauge at the bottom of the screen, which this is kind of a minor detail that I don't know if everybody does it, but apparently you have to hack your Wii to do it, and I don't know if I really want to do that, because I run the risk of just disabling it altogether. So I might just have to like come up with a different idea. It's just that I had this really good idea, and I've been thinking about it for the last week, and I wanted to do it, and I even told the machinima people about it, and they said they liked it. So I'm just trying to make the video, and I can't freaking do it. I got all the voice acting ready to go. The script is ready to go. I just don't have the video game footage. So I don't know what to do. Otherwise, I guess there's not a whole lot. Tonight's Halloween, actually, and I'm probably going to sleep through it. Oh, I could look around and see if there's a party to go to or something. I don't know. 1 year ago tonight, actually, was our Halloween party. Dad hosted for karaoke. It was 1 year ago tonight that we found out my dad had cancer. And so that's kind of, that's depressing too. But at the same time, I almost can't help but feel proud of him for having survived it for a year. I mean, how many people can say that they survived cancer for a year? Most people find out they have it. You never know how long they've got. So, but I know my dad's always been a fighter. I mean, he was in the Army, so I know that he's better than this, and he's going to kick it. It's not just a matter of time, really. But in the meantime, I just wish I could do more to help him. I mean, shit, I don't know. Holy shit. Wait, what? Oh, that's me. I'm in here. Oh my god, I'm in the phone book. Jeez, I didn't know that. Yeah, okay. There's actually 8 bishops in this city. I had no idea there was that many bishops. Oh, man. Okay, well now that starts to make me serious. I thought Bishop was like a rare last name or something. I was sitting here wondering, because they had like a poster at work of my dad, Mickey Bishop, who's a big cancer benefit thing. And like I still think that even with that poster hanging in there for a month, nobody even knows that my dad's got cancer, because I've never told anybody besides the HR lady. And I used that as like an excuse because I was tardy for work that day, and she wanted to know why, and I said because that was the day I found out my dad had cancer, and I just wasn't all here. And she was totally understanding about it. But hell, if he's made it as far as he has, I sure as hell got no right to complain about my life. I'll tell you that. I should be able to get my shit together here, go to Walmart, put in an application, do something, just, do something now while I still can, because I'm still alive and I'm still kicking and I'm doing pretty successful on Nintendo Capri Sun. In fact, this might sound bad, but I actually think that the stuff I'm doing on Nintendo Capri Sun is probably the most successful thing I've ever done in my life. And I know most people say, well, you're 33 years old and you play video games, you're a loser. Yeah, I'll just go do your butt flexes, Would you rather me go exercise? Would that be more interesting? You know what the most hilarious thing about it is? That the only people you ever see out running are the ones who don't need to. The ones who are already in shape. The ones who have a good enough metabolism that they don't have to waste their time on it, yet they do anyway. The ones that just rub it in your face and say, hey, look at me, look what I can do. And it's like, yeah, well, it's easy for you because it's not physically painful, like it is for someone like me who's 230 pounds. Can you imagine what that feels like, 230 pounds of weight slamming down on the sole of your feet, once every 10 seconds? If you were laying down and somebody was doing that, I guarantee you it would hurt like hell. I guarantee you. And yet when you're running, no, it shouldn't hurt at all. It should feel good. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. You can't even explain that one. You can't even explain that one. Yes, I'm being sarcastic, even though honestly I really don't know what the explanation is. I don't know what the jive answer is to that one. Okay, so I will see you guys next time on Let's Play Jaws Guy. Oops, I did it again. See ya.